Welcome to World Series Baseball, and what could be possibly my final one in an Astros uniform. We'll see what happens, of course, but we're going to be facing the Cincinnati Reds in the 2030 World Series. It's going to be a good one. I already know. It's going to be a good one. We finished with 112 wins. You know, Baltimore tried to challenge us in the ALCS, but of course we were going to take care of business there.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Houston Astros.
Cincinnati has not won a World Series in 40 years.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show. And it's coming up next.
You know, 2026, unfortunately, we allowed the Miami Marlins to break their drought. They went 23 years. It's basically, this is about building my legacy versus them breaking
Adrian Morejon
a championship drought
on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan
this is going to be a shootout. I already know it.
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL. So
all right, we are underway. But he held it down in the first inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jamie.
I've had a great postseason.
First offering on its way. And he goes
as
with
expected.
The pitcher and drives it the other way to deep
how about that? Start the World Series off with a bang!
A solo shot here to
That's what I'm talking about.
His first homer here in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
They came back and tied it.
Ready to go for
the Reds are not going to be easy.
Will be the speedy outfielder, Jamie Lynn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
I almost had that one
Lewis
too.
Is there? One pitch, one out.
Ooh. Almost.
Let's play ball.
That's a run home run. There we go. All bases juiced. Let's go.
Now to the plate, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm
pitcher's
sure
already out there.
Of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in.
Yeah, I just need it. It's just hit it deep again. Hit it deep.
Here's the 0-1.
That was the pitch to do it.
Dive, but it's off his
glove.
glove,
Wow,
and
he
that
missed
ought to get
it.
at least one run in. And that'll plate the runner from third. As with that, the lead swells.
I mean, I would have been
4-1.
fine with a sac fly, but that's even better.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Louis Robert.
Smoke toward the hole.
There we go.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Everybody
And to score
moves
is the
up another
runner
90
from third,
feet.
Make it 5-1.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Roll, right there. Takes the pitch
Nice
away
little
and
single.
just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Well,
Just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
A swing, and he pops him
Ah.
up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do.
Come
with
on,
the
Cruz, hit a
bases
grand
loaded.
slam.
A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, throw to first
Oh.
in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is.
It's 5-1. If you knew they were going to come back. Oh, come on. Now we're down 4. Are you kidding me?
At the plate.
Are we
Jamie
really
Lynn,
about
he
to
singled
find
his
more
last
ways
time
to lose game 1s of the World Series?
up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shoot.
Pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I'm frustrated.
Gotta
All right,
believe the
I
pitcher's going
settle
to trust
down.
his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Oh, and he turns
Let's go.
another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Multi-home run game in the World Series. 450 feet.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
I'm not giving up. Want to give these fans their money's worth.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
What a beauty.
Let's play ball.
All right, one more. One more big knock here.
Sliding into the box.
Doesn't have to be a home run.
He'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This guy's
Drive
having
him
a
in.
pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
This is line to
Ah.
left. Isbell will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Play ball.
Lost 9-8.
It's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there
The
was
6th and 7th innings, where they just went off. Any other time, though, that's a W. God. All right. We'll bounce back in game 2. We definitely will. We'll bounce back. You know, when we go to Cincinnati, they're going to be erupting on their feet.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for
So we
another
can't drop
edition
the
of
first 2
baseball on the
at
show.
home.
Game 2 of the World Series
Or else it'll be very
between the
difficult to
Cincinnati
come
Reds
back.
and the Houston Astros.
I couldn't even imagine how the Reds crowd is growing to be.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show, and we'll have it for you next. Forrest Whitley is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad...
Batting third, the right fielder, Jamie.
It's at that first inning.
First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Double play. And they hit. Oh, my gosh.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing hard
there we go.
To left center.
That's a double.
Maybe. Grass. It's a base hit.
No.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And the runner back.
Here you go, sheet up, let it fly.
And another throw.
God dang.
A dive, but he's back.
Hey, come on, big dog. Go,
he's running on the ground to third.
You can beat it. Move.
And
wow.
the throw is off target there, so they'll reach first base safely.
Wow, an error.
What speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Wow.
Into the box, KJ Harrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hell, Harrison's not going to do anything.
Harrison.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the...
Of course. Okay, 2-run home run. We're on the board.
Ready once again, Jamie Lynn. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Are you kidding me? I thought that was going to drop.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I need something here.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try
If I'm
and
on
get
time
on
like that, that's a home run.
Out of the yard this AB.
Popped him up. Tucker moving to his left.
That's just not one to swing at.
Play, one away.
let's play ball.
We tied at 3. Okay, here we go. It's walk-off time.
Big spot here and stepping
No!
in, Jamie Lynn, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous.
Make him pay.
And they decided they'll take their chances.
Make him pay,
with the next guy
Robert.
in the lineup.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Robert. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he has to dive, but he's back
That's
in easily.
pointless.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Senzel's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So
Okay. Do not intentionally walk me in, I swear.
striding in, Jamie Lynn. He bats with 2 outs and the
Thank
winning
you.
run at second.
Lynn.
Let's walk it
Here's
off.
the first pitch. Now this is lined.
That
in
might
the
be
right
good
center.
enough.
It comes through.
That's good. He's home. That's game over.
This series is tied at a game apiece as they will walk off winners.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of
Let's
those.
go.
A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.
The Astros are tied the series. And what a way to do in extras. What a way to do it. The perfect gap shot. No
And
doubt
guys,
about
a
it.
very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see
That's
right there. He was a
basically
big
the,
factor, of course, and is the recipient
No
of our
doubt
top
version of
player the
a
game
walk-off
award.
base hit.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Stros have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece.
1 game apiece.
Anthony Kay earns the victory.
1 game apiece now. Let's go. That was huge. We could not afford to fall behind 2-0 heading into their house because, you know, the Great American Ballpark is going to be a madhouse. Reds fans have waited their whole lives for this. So you know they are going to be going crazy. Now here we go. It's game 3. Let's ride off that momentum.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's game 3 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Steven Gonsalves will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known
that
for his
orange?
range. We get it. He can go gap to gap.
That should have been
He's
red.
got an accurate arm. But I'll
What the
tell you
heck?
what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Play ball.
All right, here we go.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jamie.
Set the tone in the first inning. Set the tone in the first inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now
Ah,
that's popped up. Garcia is under it.
man.
Play, and there are 2 gone now.
Usually those are gone.
Let's play ball.
Let's go, Robert. They came back, but then we got one more.
So digging in now, Jamie Lynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Ooh,
And foul, though it had the home run distance.
that was crushed, but gotta be
Another
fair
one
on
fouled
that.
off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game.
Okay.
Ball and 2 strikes now. And that gets him on
Oh
the
wow.
mound.
Well,
No
I'm there.
chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Wow.
Matthew Dent comes
Well-
in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
We're about to just
Luis Robert
Crush
will be
him
the
now.
first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The
I'm
throw
there.
down. Not
Let's
in
go.
time as he steals second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Popped him up.
ah.
Garcia calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Digging in now, KJ Harrison.
Now batting, the first baseman, KJ Harrison.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield
Morris.
grass now. Garcia has got it, and the side is retired.
That was a wasted opportunity.
At the plate, Jamie Lynn.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Still up by 1.
Bat on its way.
Lynn.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
I was just a little off the mark there. I could have got it past him down the line. Still a 1-run game, though.
Coming
Oh,
to the plate
boy.
now, Jamie Lynn.
I need to get
top of
on.
one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner
That
runs
animation
down the
just
first
saved me.
base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part
Let's
of
go!
A swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt
Into the
is gone.
upper deck. Oh, that is
So
such a
solo
huge
shot here to left
insurance
center
run.
field, his 3rd home run of this series, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Wow, what a huge insurance run. That team
And this is
needed
big
that.
right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Play ball.
That was enough. 4-2.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Boy, what a huge home run.
Four to 2, the final score tonight. The Astros have taken a 2-1
lead now. We win the next one, we can go up 3-1. We'd really be in pretty shape. The Reds have been keeping these games close. You knew they'd be going toe-to-toe with us. That was huge, though, getting that game 3. Now we can relax a little bit. Little bit of pressure's off us, not completely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
It probably might,
the build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show.
Make sure we get this home field advantage back.
Next.
It's like, yeah, they gotta come to our house Game 6.
Solomon Torres will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We need to win one
Matt,
more.
This guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
Let's go. Taylor with the solo shot to begin the game.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jamie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
All right, I need to just quit swinging it. Everything, because that's not
wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Gonna be the way to do it.
Textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again, or something slow below the zone?
2-2 the count. Pitch on the way.
That should have been full count.
Last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Well, I pulled it, but that's fair.
The outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice. I see you.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster.
Perfect
right
time
there,
to steal.
A huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
But he won't draw a throw.
Ball 4.
That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really
Come on,
tough pitches.
Harrison.
Got to walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Got one at least. If you knew they'd come back.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jamie Lynn.
From the stretch. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line.
Let's go.
This has plenty of carry. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
I felt like that was staying fair. Now we got the lead back.
So a two-run homer down the line in left. His fourth long ball of this series. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jamie Lynn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Isbell is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
I shouldn't have gone for that.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, another home run would be
Lynn
huge.
will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Lynn.
Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
A walk's as good as a hit.
This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. It was a walk in his last trip.
You got it. No one better. Let's go, kids.
Runners on the move for second. A little roller toward the hole.
Whoa!
And he won't even try it at second as he
Okay,
flips to
then.
the pitcher covering to get the shoe out.
I could have gone a 3rd there. I really should have.
Now, KJ Harrison. He was a double play victim last time around. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, you're gonna tell me to steal base now.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Pitch inside the throw.
Well, you freaking
And
told me
he's
to.
called out on a close play at 3rd.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe 3rd.
Play ball. He's out.
Oh boy, we held on.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road,
We're
you
at
have
3
to
games
feel
to
really
1.
good about yourself. It's not
One
easy
more.
going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did
Holy
just that.
smokes. 1 more. 1 more and I'll have won my 2nd championship. That made the difference right there with that home run.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game.
1 more. Let's win this here in 5. I would love to do that. I would love to win in 5 games. I have a feeling Cincinnati's going to be on some form of BS here.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jose Santiago has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Getting those first inning hits are going to be always what matters. Let's go.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, this dude's gonna be one of those sidearm types.
This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Behind 0-2 now.
All right.
0-2 count and the pitch. He's
oh, that's a beauty.
This one high and deep toward right
that's
center.
Over his head.
And
let's go.
By. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 5th so far in this series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started.
That was a missile.
Top of the first and a big fly, just like that.
Up 2-0 or down 3. Here we go.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Lynn. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Come on, Daddy, like a big
It'll
dog.
be interesting
right
to see
time,
if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a change.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Dang it. I was looking for the game breaker.
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something. And
I was off the mark.
This AB.
6-1, 7-1. Here we go.
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. 1 in.
It's about to be no doubt about it now. A few more innings of work.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to right field.
Ooh.
Isbell is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat.
I probably
back to
got
first.
one more at bat.
Let's play ball.
Yep.
Standing in, Jamie.
Let's put this game away right here, right now. Let's put it away right here, right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long
that'll drive a run.
And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Even that
and
one might have done
second
it.
Now with 1 away.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy,
I think it's over.
Big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit
Okay.
more breathing room.
Now I'm on a third.
First is in time, but
Good job. Good job.
In to score.
Probably
got a guy in.
At bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Come on, Harrison.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out.
I'll take that. I will gladly take that from you.
Now at the plate, O'Neal.
Let's go, Cruz. Hit another one.
In the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
O'Neal.
Hit another home run.
The 1-2. Hit to short.
Ah.
He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw
Ooh,
does
I thought he
beat
was
him,
safe
and the side
there
is
for a
retired.
minute. Okay, I'm not going to simulate. We're up 9-1. Yep, you knew they were going to go for it. That's okay. You knew they were going to fight. They got an awful lot of work to do. Let's go! World Series champions. If this is my last game as an Astro, then it was well worth it. I will say I am considering staying, but... So now that is my second World Series ring.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out.
First time since 2025.
And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Let's go. Boy, free agency is going to be so tremendous, like even more than ever now. Oh my gosh.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros.
Holy smokes. The Astros have won the World Series. Did it in 5 games. And the next video will be a relatively fairly short one, because that will be with free agency, you name it. Won the World Series in 5. A 112-win campaign completed with a fitting ending. I won World Series MVP. Yep. Kind of figured that was going to happen. My second World Series MVP. And, you know, we'll go ahead and look at this here. Yep, I've won MVP again, 3rd straight year. Just to kind of look at these rewards and stuff. Oh my gosh. It had been a long time coming, and it's like almost an even better. It's like it's right up there with the redemption stories, you know, like being able to do like what happened, you know, to me last year with how I missed a couple months from injuries and. 12 home runs, 28 RBIs. I knew it. If I had a similar outing like I did in 2025, I think I knew it. The team won't come up on top. So there it is. That's the 3rd World Series title now. There's going to be a lot of waiting with free agency. It's going to be a huge career decision. I'm so glad to come back on top. I was wondering when and sometimes even if that was going to happen again. Now it's like the sky's the limit. Stay tuned for the next episode where I will be deciding where I go in free agency.